Now, a 4-hour shutdown made it business unusual at the Australian Securities Exchange today. The embarrassment and bad timing prompted a mea culpa from the exchange, which admitted that it hadn't lived up to the high standards expected by its trading customers. Chief reporter Andrew Robertson was there to tell me why it happened. Well, Andrew, I'd be calling sabotage if I was the ASX. An embarrassing day for them on a number of fronts.
Well, it certainly was, Ticky. Today is the second time this year the ASX system has been offline. It was down for about an hour one day in late February. Today it was off for 4 hours. And according to the ASX, today's problem was a connectivity issue. Some brokers this morning could get onto the system while others couldn't. So the decision was taken to close the whole system until everybody had equal access. Now, it couldn't have come at a worse time for the ASX, because in 4 days next Monday the rival Chi-X system will begin operating in Australia, and the ASX actually made that point to me this morning when I spoke to them. They thought it was bad timing as well. And as well, today is also an options expiry date, so options traders have had a very tough day today.
And what's the view from the stockbroking industry? Are you getting any feedback there?
Well, Ticky, there's a mixed view from the stockbroking industry. For example, Marcus Padley from Australian Securities, who's a regular on our program, described today's events to me as inexcusable. He says the ASX should have a backup system for when problems occur. And Marcus Padley made the point to me that nearly everybody in the stockbroking industry is paid on a commission basis for the volumes that they put through the market, and they've lost half a day's trading today. And to put that into some sort of perspective, about 1 billion shares worth $4 to $6 billion are traded every day on the ASX, as well as about 92,000 derivatives contracts. So the brokers have lost a lot of money today. Now, a more sanguine view, though, came from the Stockbrokers Association of Australia. In its view, the ASX has a very good IT system. It performs very well. It said to me that when things go wrong, though, because it's the ASX, they get noticed. And the Stockbrokers Association also made the point that it thinks the Council of Financial Regulators, which is headed by the Reserve Bank Governor, will be taking a keen interest in today's events. It made the point that the Council is reviewing market infrastructure following the collapse of the proposed takeover between the ASX and the Singapore Stock Exchange.
And how did the market trade when it finally opened?
Well, Ticky, the market jumped 2.5% to a 2-month high, seemingly endorsing this morning's developments on the European debt crisis. The best performing stocks today, the nickel producer Mirabila, the 10 television network, gold producer Intrepid, as well as Fortescue Metals. The worst performers, the biotech Mesoblast, Ozstar and Transurban, and the most heavily traded stocks, Telstra, Foster's and Linus.
Andrew Robertson, fingers crossed for a new playing field next week. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks, Ticky.